Gentlemen, and probably a lady. I have to go really careful on that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the mess, which is my desk, and I am extremely well caffeinated now, because in yesterday's mail opening video, which you'll see we may have seen yesterday, which is really today, because that was yesterday's mail, and I've just got a load more mail, if that makes any sense. Basically, I've drunk too much coffee, and this is today's mail. Opening episode. So yeah, quite a little stash we got here. Let's go with the envelope first and see what we got in here. Let's just open. It's not a bill. What is it? Oh, brilliant. I bought some Dupont female to female connectors to go with my because I've been working on some of the Arduino stuff lately as well, little side projects and stuff. So just bought some cables. Happy days. They were super cheap. A couple of quid off eBay. Rest of that goes in the filing cabinet. Next up, what does it say? Doesn't say a lot. Let's open her up and see what we got. We got some paperwork. Oh, that kind of gives it away. I'm not telling you. Ready for it? Ready for it? Ta-da! Oh, wrong way round. It is a 25 milliwatt video transmitter. So let's see what we get in here. It is a TS5813S. Now, the reason why I bought this was I bought one 25 milliwatt one, so I thought I might as well buy another one, just in case it proved out to be really good, which it was. So this is my spare. Little heads up. I don't think I've got. Aha, I do. That's the 25 milliwatt one, and that's a 600. And you'll see it's exactly the same form factor, which is really handy because I bought the 25 milliwatt ones to go in my Hornet FPV flying wing, and I might have been using one of those before, and this is a direct swap out. The only difference is on these 600 ones, and even I believe on the 200 ones as well, the connector is on the bottom of the video transmitter, whereas on these 25 ones, it's on the left-hand side. Now, also note is the wiring is exactly the same between these. That was a Boss Cam one, and this was, I think it was promoted as being a Skyzone something or other. Yeah, happy days. Cost a tenner. Little pins on the back, royal pain in the rear, and they have not taken the heat shrink tubing off the top of the plug, so you'll need to get a little craft knife, probably, yeah, not one of these, a proper craft knife, and cut it out to get in there. We also did get some accessories with it as well. We got a standard rubber ducky. If you've ever wondered what's inside of a rubber ducky, I do have an episode where I smashed one of those to pieces in my boredom one night, and I put it on U-balls, as you do. A little power lead connector by the looks of it, and yeah, that looks like it's been set up for a Mobius as well, so that's happy days. Nice little accessory there. We got a black cable with no color coding on it, which is frankly pretty damn dangerous. So I would not suggest using that black cable unless you're 100% sure what wires are which. And we also received the one which I will be using is this one, and the reason why we'll be using this one because it's all colored coded and it's matte proof, so we know red is live, black is ground, yellow is video, and white is audio, closely followed by another ground. So yeah, happy days. Little video transmitter, can never go wrong with too many of those. Stick that in the filing cabinet. Next up we have, looks like another Banggood order. Yeah, and I'm just going to quickly check my bag, make sure there's nothing got loose in there. What have we got here? Ah, brilliant. Right. SunnySky Motors are a bit of a sore topic with me right now because I had a fake pair off eBay. And the reason why I knew, well, one of the main reasons, besides, it was hard to tell actually. Number one, the bag was a giveaway. So it just came in a bag by itself, and that's what I had on the top. So that didn't feel right, and it had all the parts just chucked in the bag. The other thing is that I'd received a pucker one from Banggood a short while ago, and it just felt like a quality model. It was just difficult to explain. So let's open this one up. Now, I feel really confident in buying from Banggood for these branded ones. I know in the past, if you look in the comments and stuff, there was an issue with some fakes going around, but the last ones, which I personally bought from Banggood, they were spot on. In fact, it helped me identify the fake motor, which I bought from eBay. So what do we get in a SunnySky box? In short, we get a prop. That's for the main shaft, a little locking nut for it. We get, and again, this just by the packaging, you know you're getting, it looks, I haven't even looked at the motor yet, but seeing what I've got here in the box kind of tells me that I am dealing with an original, because the parts are all separated. Look at the screws in the bag. They are separated into a bag. And also, if I just take, yeah, you won't be able to see this on the camera, excuse me, is that these screws look like good quality ones. The ones which I had in the fake one, the screws were definitely substandard. You just looked at them, they look like cheap tin ones. These actually do look like they've been made out of real metal. So we've got the X mount in there, we've got the prop adapter, we do even get given an extra circlip as well, because if you do fancy maintaining your motors, which frankly honestly I never do, and to be perfectly honest with you, I do class all motors as a consumable. But that aside, you do get the extra circlip, which I always feel is a nice touch, although I will personally never ever use them. Let's go and take a look at the motor itself. Again, it's in a sealed bag. Let's go and get this one open. So this is a SunnySky 1250 motor. Are they both 1250s? Yep, both 1250s. So yes, those of you which are counting, that does mean now I have 4 SunnySky 1250 kV motors. There is a very good reason why I have 4 of these, and you're going to find out about that over the next couple of weeks. So anyway, coming back onto topic, this one feels and looks like quality. You won't be able, you might be able to pick up the shininess on the side of the can. The other one, it just didn't have that, and this, it's hard to explain in a video, but trust me, it feels better than the cheap ass one which I got the other day. The coil windings look fantastic. It does, obviously we've got magnets in there slowing it down, but it does feel nice and smooth. The lettering in here, so the spacing between the letters is very close. Okay, in the fake one which I had, the SunnySky, the text was spread out much further. And the other thing for us to look, there we go. On the cables, it's written SunnySky 18 AWG 200 degrees C. They've all got that on there, and that was another little marker for me to pick up that I was dealing with a fake motor previously, because none of the cables had SunnySky written on them. And again, it is, yeah, look, that's how far it gets repeated, SunnySky to SunnySky. So you will always see part of SunnySky in your cables. So yeah, that just goes on to confirm the one which I did receive the other day was definitely a fake. So I wasn't happy about that at all, and I've got the dispute open with I've got with eBay at the moment, but it will go to PayPal, and if that fails, then I'll phone up my PayPal account manager and give them a shoo-in. But it shouldn't come to that. So on to a more positive note. Last bag, let's see what we got in here. Now, I think from feeling it, I've got a load of servo wires in here, but let's see what, yeah, that's what we got in here. Brilliant. And a sticky label and no extras. So I paid a little bit extra for these twisted servo leads. And the reason why I paid the extra for these twisted servo leads, or these extension cables, is because some of the guys which I fly with are pros. And I genuinely mean that. They are very capable, highly experienced modelers who fly in competitions. And they all use twisted servo wires for their models. So here in front of us, I don't know if there's going to be markings on here. I think I bought 10 centimeters, 15, 20 and 30. Let's go and open up one of these longer ones. Now, you can see through the bag the quality on these, and they weren't that expensive. I genuinely mean that. They were only a couple of quid for a bag. I thought they were super cheap. Yeah, so how long is this one? I'm just going to quickly mark it up on my desk. These are approximately 49 centimeters length to length. So yeah, good quality wire which has been used in there. Nice fixings in there too, and yeah, twisted. And the reason why people use twisted is because it helps cut down on interference from other devices. So for example, I know that this is only a 25 milliwatt in that one, but that's a 600 milliwatt video transmitter. Is that potentially if you've got lots of electronic devices, which let's face it, if we are using several different devices in our model airplanes, then twisted cables could be a simple fix to reduce interference and also gain extra range. Now, I also just want to make a quick point, as I was here talking about the twisted cables, is that I'm looking over here in the Eagle Tree Vector box, which is a premium product, but look at all their cables. They're all twisted. They're twisted for a reason, to cut down on interference. So yeah, up until now, I've been using the straight extension cables. I'm super happy that I paid the extra couple of quid more for the whole pack, really, and bought some decent quality, and they are super thick. If I just put these wires here next to them, look how thin those wires are, which are about the standard size which you get with a servo. These are like twice the size of the cable. Completely different quality level. So yeah, super happy. And these didn't take that long to get here. I swear blind, I only ordered them last week. And what are we on? We're on Saturday today when I'm recording this. So it was probably on Monday, something like that. That's just the way it rolls with Banggood. Sometimes you get orders which turn up ridiculously quick on the fast boat from China. Other times you get items which get delayed or something like that. It's just the way it is. But for me personally, normally 7 to 10 days from Banggood. That's like the lag time for most orders. Now, I will put links to all of these items in the video description for you. Personal recommendation, these look and feel absolutely fantastic. They really do. And these SunnySky Motors, the 1250s, they came from recommendations which I'd seen in other videos on YouTube, and also personal recommendations. Like well, up on my screen right now, I was asking about C1 Chaser motor selection. SunnySky came up basically from your comments as other modelers, came out on top for one of the best choices to use in my new C1 Chaser flying wing. Also, I'm going to be using one of these in my Mini Talon. And I'm not telling you where those two are destined, but they are destined for some very special models, which you will find out in a couple of weeks' time. So anyway, with that said, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this episode. And I say this at the end of all the mail opening episodes. Do let me know what parts or models you've been buying recently, because I am 100% genuinely interested in what you've been buying. I would have never found out, or found out the hard way, about the SunnySky Motors. If it wasn't for me chatting to other pilots just like you, then I wouldn't have really worked out about the twisted pair cables and gone on and ordered some decent ones. So yeah, I genuinely do mean that. Do let me know what you've been buying recently, because I am curious. Again, I've got Yoo-Hoo Paw from the earlier mail video which I recorded today. I wouldn't have found out of that if it hadn't been from your comments on previous mail opening episodes. So do let me know. So on that note, I'm going to finish off my, I don't know, 6 cup of coffee today. And on that note, from myself, Matt, cheerios!